But for them to see my most authentic self and to be the best performer, it's better if I just stick my camera there, hit record wherever I am in whatever environment and just do it.
Yeah. Well, it's like being in the room, isn't it?
Yes.
And that's why a lot of actors say, actually, and I would say this personally, I like the fact that I can do a self-tape at home, my daughter can be asleep and I haven't got to do the travel arrangements. But if I had a choice, because of that reason, I would rather be in the room. Because I think they don't always necessarily look at, you know, just that little tiny bit of acting. Obviously on a self-tape, that's all they've got. But when you're in the room, you can have a chat, or they can see what you're actually like, and you might get to do it again in a different way that you haven't done on the self-tape. So it's just...
I guess the only benefit is from the side of the casting director, that they can, rather than invite 100 people in, they can have 1,000 people, and they can look at 1,000 people for 2 seconds and go, have you got the right look and right sound?
Yeah.
And then they probably, I can imagine they get a folder and they're right, they look right, I'll watch that one later. They don't look right, bin that. And that's literally what they're doing, taking like a second from it.
Well,
so it's good for them to process.
Yeah.
But it's not, as artists,
no,
it's terrible for
us. It's awful.
Mm.
And you kind of get a feel when you're in the room. You kind of know. Or if you're paired up with someone and you're reading together, that works well. You know, at home, my husband, bless him, will read. Then he thinks he's the director. And I'm like, stop trying to direct me, because you're not. I need to do it myself. And I hate that.
And the actual director of the piece, if you're in the room, I've been in auditions before where they're sitting behind a table and I've done something how I think is best. And then the director's gone, can you do that again, but just like tone it down or make it bigger or just give me something?
Yeah.
And then actually, my mind had just gone back to a time when a director stopped me and said, leave the room, just take a moment and then come back and do it again when you're ready. And I got the part. I got the advert. And that was because we were there as two human beings.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'd have just sent him a tape, he would have seen me do it wrong and switched off. But because he was human and when I can see that you've rushed off the train, you tried to do your best to get here on time, you're sweating, it's stressful, but you can't perform like that.
No.
So take a breath and come back in.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Yeah, but you can't, self-tape, you're just throwing it out into the world.
You're hoping for the best.